Let's do this. To the world of the virtual athlete, where it's man against man, but somebody must get beat. You gotta be man enough to bring that heat, and if you ain't ready to ball, and you should take that seat. From the rooftops of New York to West Palm Beach, you gotta be a fanatic or a b-ball freak. AI crosses you so fast, you thought you would sleep. With the speed of Supernatural when he's spitting on beats, with the precision of Kobe when he's draining from deep. These are true platinum players with games that sweet. Where you go, motto we motto for the ultimate test. T-Mac never the whack, he be coming correct. Ball on 300 for yacht with courts on the deck. Then take a dip in the pool after breaking a sweat. This is NBA ballers, when it's on then it's on. Where the players invite you into their mansions and homes. You might even see a Hummer on some 20s and chromes. It's like Shaq's in a nightmare when he goes in his zone. When Latrell got the rock, never leave him alone. You better guard the basket like a dog does a bone. So many different players, old school varieties. It's like they ball in an underground society. So get in the game, start doing your thing. And when you go to the rack, make sure you bring pain. Nothing but true players, all of the top guys. The one that brought you arch rivals gave you a new vibe. I know you was a fan of NBA jams. He's on fire when the mic's in his hand. We took it to the concrete instead of the hard pine. With titles like Hang Time, even the Showtime. And I'm Supernatural, you can ball.
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. Stanley Johnson, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, let's meet the stars for your Detroit Pistons. Corey Johnson, Marvin Bagley III, at 4'6'8", number 41, Sadiq Bey. At 4'6'8", number 9, Jeremy Grant. Detroit Pistons.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA. I mean, Anthony Davis is shining with the Lakers. LeBron said, quote, "There's a reason we wanted him here. He's a complete player. All he ever wanted was a chance. And now that he has it, we haven't seen the best of AD yet. He is just scratching the surface." Makes you excited, BA?
They make one heck of a tag team. Thanks, Allie. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for LeBron James.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
And the Lakers starting five. They've got Russell Westbrook. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. And then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And for the Pistons, Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Cunningham is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. Well, for the teams that are playoff bound right now, what kind of mindset should they have as the regular season winds down?
You know, BA, you don't want to relax. You can't coast into the postseason. That can hurt you. You want to go into it full speed.
Now, here is James. Good D by Bay. Here's Cunningham. On the take. The jump hook. And Reeves pulls it down. Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Davis. Here's Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Grant outside. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Fantastic awareness from Grant, recognizing the chance to complete the alley-oop jam.
Westbrook outside, driving to the basket, and finished off by Westbrook.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Offensive rebound. Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man that can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Baseline try. Grant's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. James, right side. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury-prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
Bay finds Grant. No good. A bit long that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And Davis slams it home.
What an emphatic slam by AD. He put all of his power to work on that one.
Bagley up top, and he drives in. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Bagley's gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here is James. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game.
When he gets touches inside, LeBron is impossible to stop.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Graham. Inside, here's Cunningham. Rebound by the Lakers.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Bagley. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Davis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Cunningham. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to James. Good D by Bay. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Detroit calls timeout.
Well, you need at least 2 stars to win big. It sure helps when they fit together as well as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They complement each other perfectly.
It's your Pistons mascot. It's your Pistons mascot.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at the Pistons, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise.
Right now for Detroit, as we see them limp towards the finish line, you really have to believe that everyone is going to be evaluated from top to bottom.
All the talk around them now is already about what's going to take place in the offseason. Who's going to go? Who's going to stay? I'd be surprised if they don't have a much different look next year.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Diallo. Davis against Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis with the block.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Horton Tucker. Outside Monk. Now here's Davis. Defended by Jackson. Davis hits. Davis has got 8 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Hayes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Olynyk finds Diallo. Back to Olynyk. Hayes for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, he can be a one-man army, rebounding, scoring, and assisting. But Russell Westbrook knows he's got to rally those around him to win.
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Westbrook is all about winning, Grant.
Yes, he is, and his teammates will tell you as well. For all the stats he piles up at the end of the day, he's laser focused on getting the dub.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Anthony is out there with Dwight Howard. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside. You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Monk. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Pistons have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Diallo outside. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here they come with numbers in transition. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And the Pistons call time here. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Changes now for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Horton Tucker, and it's Bradley in for Monk. This Pistons squad struggling. In the second quarter, held scoreless. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
And how sweet was that play?
10-point pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist from James. Westbrook's got 10.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Joseph. Out to Bagley. Pass to Joseph. Fires the three. Hits the three-pointer. Joseph has got his first 3 points of the game. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Pass to James. He buries it from 3. He has 7.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
And that one's good. Joseph. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And here's Westbrook. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket is good.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Howard with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Here's Cunningham. Another shot. And And he lays it up and in. Grant's got his second bucket on the night.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Here's James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Pass to Cunningham. Bay outside. 1:21 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Here's Cunningham. And it's blocked by Davis. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Westbrook, the pass to James. Takes it inside, and slam dunk by James.
You can't allow LeBron to get into the lane because he's going to punish you for that mistake.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bay. It's stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. Rebounded by Joseph. The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Here's Grant. And Davis with the block.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Westbrook, that's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so it's Los Angeles with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Be us. We got to guard the three-point line, keep off the free throw line, make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
They need to get more energy and effort on the board. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied. And I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Jeremy Grant out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Joseph in at the 1. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Pass to Bay. Here's Cunningham. On the wing, Bay. Covered by Johnson. Bay, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it?
The defense keeping its attention on LeBron. He hits the roller in stride.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Cunningham. Now Bay. Grant, left side. Here's Joseph. He's got 5. That one doesn't drop. Westbrook with the defensive effort.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And the shot goes.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Detroit calls timeout.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
To change it up. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Drains the triple.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Pass to Anthony. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the basket by Monk.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Now here's Stewart. Olynyk with the ball. Hayes with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Olynyk. It's good.
The interior game of Kelly Olynyk, capable of burning you from this area also.
Outside Monk. Here's Johnson. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Going inside. The shot by Reeves, no good. Detroit has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Jackson outside. Outside Olynyk. Now here's Diallo. He's closely guarded. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Reeves. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Hayes against Monk. Pass to Johnson. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Johnson. Outside Monk. The three is up. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Jackson against Johnson. Here's Olynyk. That shot off the mark. And Los Angeles the other way now. Monk for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Pistons shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Hayes against Monk. Pass to Diallo. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The shot's good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Olynyk against Monk. Soft touch off the glass. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson right side. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Anthony is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
To the inside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Explosiveness off the floor. Long arms. Avery Bradley's underrated as a rebounder.
Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Graham. Here's Lee. Back to Grant. Over Nunn, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons,
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Bradley. Pass to Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Cunningham to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Cunningham. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside Nunn. Pass to Davis. James against Bay. Throws it up high, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Connects from downtown.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Nunn finds James. And without the crowds to start last season, easier to hear some of the trash talk. Smitty, when you played, did you occasionally resort to a little smack talking yourself?
No, B.A., I didn't call it trash talking. I call it just talking, getting yourself pumped up for the game and trying to get to your opponent's head. I would have loved to be able to do it without fans in the gym.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Bay against James. Shoots over Bay. James can't get it to go. Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Lee. That one a little long. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. James outside. Pass to Davis. And it's Lee with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
at the line for your Pistons, Saban Lee.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Well, there's talk now of how tight officials call the game, Smitty. You think the league would benefit from allowing play to be more physical?
B.A., well, I don't think people want physical play to dictate the game, but I would like for, the defense to be able to at least use an arm bar. Maybe not hand check like we did back in the day, but an arm bar just to be able to have the game kind of even out for the defensive players.
Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
B.A., it really did. But, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Outside Monk. Clock at 6. Outside Nunn. From deep. Here's Howard. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the call. Detroit with the foul.
Los Angeles. Dwight Howard.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, BA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And they'd notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Davis.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the block. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now Augustine. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Anthony, the chemistry between you and LeBron, how much of that is your skill set versus your connection as teammates?
We both respect each other. We know what we both can do on the floor on both ends, and when we get out and run and we run into our pick and roll, it's hard to guard. You know, he's able to shoot the ball if they go under. He's a monster attacking the basket. You know, I'm rolling or popping and kind of mix up the defense scheme. And anytime we're able to get into that action, it's unguardable.
It's unguardable, a combo anyone would love to have. Thanks, AD.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.